If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cardinals will put toe together and we'll get started. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Carolina's offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down, now they're staring at fourth down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Ball State Cardinals offense has the ball for the first time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Punt is in the air. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets him past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Quickly complete. There he goes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Unloads quickly. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. Shakes off the defender.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He breaks a tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up 14 over the Stallions. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. Quick step and go. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
So now it's second and long. Off-play action. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. QB draw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's going for the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Cradles it at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rides the back and leaves it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And he'll run zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And wings it incomplete. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. They've got the screen set up. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Reads it, fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll run play action. Got his man to the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Motion from the back. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time he's got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second. Tight end trying to get in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 4 over Memphis. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Might as well stick with him. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And the Cardinals come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Power football with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Running behind that left side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the pummeling has started. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up second down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burns. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Pat. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different...
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. He'll keep it himself. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
41, Ball State 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.